design is important in terms of what it offers our residents. And it's often about very, very simple things. It's about trying to make places that are cherished, because if they are cherished, they will be looked after and they will last.
Chowdry Walk is a scheme of 11 houses in Clapton, of which 7 are council rent homes. We've repurposed a garage site that was underused and built high quality new homes for local people in the borough. The council decided to name the street Chowdry Walk after Dr. Abdul Chowdry, who worked at Homerton Hospital during the COVID pandemic. He sadly died of COVID himself in 2020, so we've named the new street Chowdry Walk in his honour.
We knew that whatever we put here was going to have to be sort of modest in scale. It felt like the best use of the space was to create a repetitive terrace, essentially. What we were keen to do was introduce something that was not a monolithic block. A lot of what we like to try and achieve is through form. The gesture of twisting the houses came about for several reasons. The first of which was essentially to break up what would otherwise have been a long block of repetitive windows and doors. And we wanted to create something that had a play of light, a play of mass and sculpture to it. Architecture is inherently collaborative, and this project is no exception.
There is a very long tradition of the terrace house, which is the backbone of British urbanism, and that is essentially strict. It has a flat facade. The rule is your house looks perpendicular to the street, to the house in front. You've changed the rules. The house rotates and looks to the side, and there is more distance, and there is a staggering of volumes that create a space for you to be protected where you enter. I think that this is a really creative reinterpretation, and as such, I think it has a legacy. It has the potential to have an impact.
This is now my home. I have no intentions of moving again. I'm not looking to go anywhere else. I just love it. It's just a few of us. If it was a bigger estate, it wouldn't be so inviting. I think I've got a better sense of community here.
It's beautiful, it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's everything. It's very, very nice.
Back in our old house, we didn't really know the neighbours. We never really communicated. Here, I know every single one of them, like number 1 to number 11. I wake up happy every day.
When I saw the plans for that, usually you see the best design, and then I just assumed it would be scaled back and it wouldn't have that staggered look. It would be just a block, like all the other blocks. And I was really happy that it was true to the plan.
We employ very good design teams, and I think we've got to allow them to do good work, allow them to do hopefully their best work. So we try not to be prescriptive. I think it's possibly as important as to what the building does rather than what it looks like. And I think Chowdry Walk is a really good example of that. The way that it's introduced a new route to the neighbourhood, which is very gratifying when you're there and see school kids going to and from school and seeing people using it in a day-to-day way and it becoming really embedded in the neighbourhood. So I think that's in a way the very satisfying part.
We tried to learn the lessons locally. We're using materials that are quite close to the surrounding area that have a familiarity, but it's not exactly the same, so that residents feel like they live somewhere that's theirs and isn't like anywhere else. This project proves that we can deliver high quality homes, both from a sustainability perspective, but also from a design and spatial perspective for local authority clients, and we can do it in a way which delivers on time and on budget, and that will hopefully open doors for other local authorities to have confidence to do the same. It's really important that there isn't any kind of difference in approach or outcome for residents, because they deserve to live in high quality homes no matter who they are.